Back when Sony first unveiled ModNation races, we were all sort of hoping for a top-class Mario Kart clone that would really be like the flagship title for the PlayStation. We didn't really get that, despite cool level editing tools and all that. It was the actual racing was pretty so-so.
Yeah.
But now they've taken another shot at it with ModNation Races Road Trip for the Vita, and you've been playing that. So
yes.
Have they done it? Is this a good ModNation Races game?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I enjoyed the ModNation Races for PS3 for what it was.
Right.
It was sort of you could do a lot of tracks and you can sit and fiddle with stuff, and the racing wasn't up to any Mario Kart standards or Sonic races.
Right.
But it was decent and it was good fun. I think in some ways the PS Vita version is still good fun, but you've got some problems.
Right. Such as?
Yeah. Well, if you get too many enemies shooting on screen at the same time, you can get a tiny bit of slowdown.
Oh, frame rate problem.
And yes,
that's not good.
And we all love that in racing games. Missing a corner just because it goes like for a short moment. Yeah.
Sweet.
And that ruined it for me. And then we've got the touch controls.
Right.
Or the lack of. They have been really in a hurry to make the deadline for this game, and you can see it. First of all, you can't use tilt to control your kart racer. You use the joypad, and that's sort of okay because that's how we know it and it works. So never mind. But the whole menu system seems to be a mismatch of different kinds of, well, now you touch here and behind and on the front, and you can use the buttons as well, and you need to swipe, but if you swipe, you need to swipe really like this. And it
feels rushed, it's not thought through.
Yeah. There are some fun elements, like when you're using the track editor, there's some good stuff in it, because you can sort of terraform the whole track by pinching with your fingers on screen,
sure.
And you can turn it using the back, and you can actually, it's a bit strange, but you make mountains by pressing, holding a finger on the back of the PS Vita.
Yeah, that's cool.
And yeah, that's sweet. But
racing on the actual tracks.
Yes, and that's the problem, because I mean, I don't want to sit there, race, and then think, oh, I really hope I don't meet any competitors on the track, because then it might slow down. So it didn't take long for me to get tired of it. I do appreciate what they've tried to do, and I think some of the stuff is working, but I would have liked to see it toned down a bit on the graphical side to ensure a steady frame rate.
Sure.
They have tried to do something special for PS Vita owners, like if you're using the near socializing feature, sort of the Google map, let's see if anyone else is playing. You can leave car parts for other people. So if they sort of walk around and see, hey, there's someone a couple of 100 meters away from you, you can get a car part for your ModNation racer from totally strangers.
Cool.
And that's kind of a neat thing. I'm quite sure some of the younger kids in the family wouldn't really notice that stutter once in a while. But for someone like me used to playing
for the
racing
discerning
games,
gamer,
yes, then I think it's a deal breaker. Especially when you've got stuff like Wipeout 2048 that works like this.